What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we are going to be give you guys two NBA player props I love on the board for this Thursday, May 16th NBA playoff matchups. It is the Denver Nuggets versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Nuggets are up 3-2 right now, so this is a very important game, winner go home situation on the Minnesota Timberwolves end. So it should be a good day of NBA basketball overall. But before we get in those picks, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Which mean the world to me. Been grinding for you guys, trying to give you guys the best content, the best value, the best breakdowns I can every single day. And if you guys are a fan of Prize Picks and the NBA, this is a perfect channel for you guys. If you guys are new, I'm going to be uploading every single day consistently till the end of this NBA postseason. So again, if you guys want to stay tuned with my free daily picks, I give it a player of the day in each video, which have been super hot recently, along with just the normal two-mans. I know the last two videos kind of been flopping. We literally been beating the bumps and everything, been finding the great value. Just unfortunately, the players haven't been just performing for us. Kind of been some weird games. One of them was a 30-point blowout. So obviously, we can't do nothing about those two losses. But we're just going to keep rolling and continue doing our thing. Prior to those two L's, we had two straight back-to-back wins, along with three other wins just on last week. So I believe four in total just from the week alone. And then Sunday, we hit cash as well. So four in like the last, five in the last 9-8 days. So been pretty solid, and we're gonna go and continue giving you guys these props for this NBA's nice little small one game slate that we got for today. So with that being said, we're gonna go and hop right into picks in today's video. With our play of the day, we're gonna be rocking with Naz Reid over his points, his 9.5. Now we have taken him in the past, and he has hit for us. I think it was in this Denver series as well, this game where he had 14 points. We're going to be rocking with him again, this 9.5 line, only 9.5, insane value right here. Now, if we look at Denver defensively, they're pretty solid against the point guard, shooting guard, small forward position. But where their weak spot is the power forward and center. As you guys can see, they're ranked 20th in points allowed to the power forward, giving around 25 points a game, and ranked 23rd against the center position, giving around 20 points a game. So again, insane value overall, just them being weak, and Naz Reid coming in for Rudy Gobert and just all the Karl-Anthony Towns, just the bigs, starting bigs. He does get good minutes as well, as you guys can see. So far in this series, he's been averaging around 20 minutes. So again, insane value right there. And what I really like is in his last 20 games, he's never gone back-to-back going under this line, his 9.5. So typically whenever he has a bad game, in his last 20 games, he tends to bounce back every single time, as you guys can see, just whenever he's never gone two in a row under this line, which is the same value in this series so far, even in ever since the beginning of 2023. Again, it's been the same stat as his last 20 games. He's never gone back-to-back games going under 9.5 points against these guys. So again, same value. This is a huge game for the Timberwolves. It is over there in Minnesota, which he has been playing better at. As you guys can see, Naz Reid has exceeded 9.5 points in 11 of his last 14 games at home, averaging 14 points a game at home. So again, more of a higher ceiling. Having that 5-point average over his line is insane. And again, this is a must-win situation. I expect Timberwolves to just throw everything at them, trying to keep their season going and force a Game 7 against this Denver Nuggets team. So far in this series, he's hit every single game at home, or actually one of the games at home. So again, just going off the statistics of him recently and him just not going to this line 2 times in a row, him performing at home, averaging 14, and again, his minutes have been there as well. If we look at his last 5 games against these guys so far in the series, he's been taking shots as well, 11, 14, 7, 6, and 8. Again, his line is only at 9.5, so again, insane value right there with those amount of shots taken. If we look at his 3 points attempted, he's been airing out that ball 4, 8, 3, 2, 3. So especially for a center, he's been doing his thing, just shooting that rock, and he's been pretty consistent on hitting them. As you guys can see, 50%, 50%, 33, and 50%. Obviously, this game he had 3 shot attempts that he literally just had to make one more 3 and he would have covered this line. But obviously, none of them dropped for him, rare occasions. So again, I expect this game to be another bounce back one. Super important game. They're at home, not really much else to say. Last 20 games, he hasn't gone back-to-back going under this line. Even since beginning of 2023 against the Denver Nuggets, he has not gone under this line 2 matchups in a row. So again, the same value with Denver just being weak defensively against power forward and center position, which Naz Reid plays. That should just be a nice little soft spot for him to score the rock and just do his thing offensively, trying to help the Timberwolves extend their season. So this is my play of the day. Not really much else to break down this play, but this is the guy I'm most confident in. And if we look at the other sportsbooks values on him, we got FanDuel minus 122, DraftKings minus 120, ESPN Bet minus 125. But we got Caesars at minus 175. Again, I've been preaching this in like the last 2 weeks of my videos. Typically, whenever we have a player over like 160, 165 or above, they are guaranteed to hit for us whenever they get their minutes and everything. So again, at minus 175, that is insane value. I expect this one to get bumped up to 10, so hopefully you guys hop on this play right here. This is a pretty insane value. I haven't seen one of these in a while, probably like 4 videos. So if I were you guys, if you guys are going to take anything from this video, I'd recommend Naz Reid over that 9.5 points. So this is my play of the day, today's video. Naz over that 9.5 points. And then on the other side of the ball, since it is only one game slate, we only have to stick to this game. We're going to be looking at Jamal Murray over his points and assists, his 24.5. Now, I know he's had his struggles in this series. Obviously, the first 2 games, he was getting locked up over there at versus Minnesota at home. And then the most recent game, he didn't hit this line over there at home. But on the road against these guys at Minnesota, as you guys can see so far in this series, he has covered this line every single time. And then prior to this series where he's been struggling, he went on a tear right here, just going over this line 70% in his last 20 games, 14 out of 20. He's been doing his thing, and obviously the first 2 games he was just really getting locked up, but Minnesota hasn't really been playing the same defense ever since. So again, he has hit both games over there at Minnesota. If you guys have been watching the games, every time this dude touches the ball, that crowd just cheers against him, so they really do not like this dude at all. So again, I feel like that just fuels Jamal Murray to take more shots. If we look at their last 5 games of this series, whenever he is on the road over there, he's taking more shots. As you guys can see, at Minnesota, 21 shot attempts, 17 shot attempts compared to the 14 that he's been taking at home. So obviously with the crowd just being against him, he wants to be the villain and just go out there and do his thing. So over there, he's averaging around 18 shot attempts a game. So again, insane value with his line only being at 24.5. He could realistically cover this line with just points alone. And so far throughout this whole series, he has been dominant up. 4 assists right there, 5 assists, 8 assists, 4 assists right here. So he's just been pretty consistent, and his potential assists have been through the roof. This offense of the Denver Nuggets really just primarily runs through him and Jokic. Obviously, the other guys are just really the role players. Aaron Gordon just goes around, catches the oops. Michael Porter Jr., he just catches the ball and shoots it right away. Michael will never swing the rock, Porter Jr. or whatever. That's his nickname. Obviously, he just there to shoot. So Jamal Murray has been seeing a lot of assist opportunities. 8, 6, 10, 11, and 6 on top of the assists that he already had. So again, that's just a super high ceiling. Again, with the shot attempts being this high, potential assists being this high, with the line only being at 24.5. Both the games so far in Minnesota this series he has hit. So I expect him to hit another one, especially with him just coming off these couple games where he didn't really take as many shots. That should just be a higher ceiling. He took a lot more threes over there on the road as well. 5 3-point attempted, 7 3-point attempted. So again, insane value. He's just really been trying to shoot more over there, especially again, I just feel like he's more motivated with the whole town or city of Minnesota just really booing against him. So obviously he's going to have that motivation behind him. And then just overall in his career, in his last couple games since early 2023, he has covered this line 60% of the time. And every time he typically has a bad game against these guys, he'll bounce back and do his thing. He had 18 right here, dropped 32 against these guys, 20, 29, 10, 29. So obviously I feel like this should be another bounce back game, trying to end off this series and did not want to force a game 7. So again, he's performing over there in Minnesota recently, and I expect him to do his thing again, especially just wanting to get this series done over with, get more rest and everything going on. So obviously Minnesota is just solid defensively overall, but if we look at them defensively against point guards, they're pretty mid and giving up assists allowed, giving around 8.4 assists to opposing point guard position. So again, he's been proving himself against these guys, just timing up the ball, and he's been averaging around 5. Again, his line only being at 24.5. As long as he gets like 19 points and 5 assists, this line should be money for us to hit, and that should be a really easy line for him to hit. So great value right here overall. Not really much else to explain, but this is my guy that I'm going to be pairing with Naz Reid over his 9.5 points. So if we look at the little breakdown that other sportsbooks has him valued at, other sportsbooks has insane value. As you guys can see, FanDuel is typically one of the sportsbooks that has a stricter line, and they have him at minus 138, which is insane value, especially from them. We typically do not see a number like that from them on their sports books. If we look at DraftKings, they have him at minus 120, ESPN Bet minus 125, and then Caesars minus 150 again, which is insane value. We tend to attack those ones with the higher minuses on the sports books. So again, they really have great value. Even BetMGM, they're one of the more stricter sports books as well. They have them at minus 130, which is way better value than they typically have. They're usually like on the area from like 100s to minus 100s to minus 115. So again, we got that insane value right there. And then Prize Picks and what is this, Underdog usually just have the same minus 119, minus 120. So again, the same value right here. We have them at the low as well. Started off open at 25.5 and then now it's at 24.5. So hopefully this one does not get bumped up and you guys can hop on it right away. But these are my two picks I'm rocking with on the day. Again, if you guys are going to take anything from this video, I would recommend Naz Reid over that 9.5 points. And then if you guys are going to stick with the two-mans, we're going to be rocking with Jamal Murray over that 24.5 points in the assist line. So these are my two that I'm rocking with on the day. I know the last two videos have been kind of rough, but just it's the name of the game. In Prize Picks, not everything is going to go your way. We've been beating the bumps, finding the good value literally in our videos, at least the Monday video, I believe. Both of them got, or Tuesday video, both of them got bumped up, but unfortunately both of them didn't hit, so obviously can't do nothing right there. The sportsbooks values and everything were great on it, but just can't do nothing about the performance and 30-point game in that situation. Even in the last video, one of our players got bumped up, but again, both of them didn't hit. Again, it's just the name of the game of sports betting. But prior to those two videos, we smacked out 2 in a row and then 3 on that previous week. So 5 in like the last 8 or 9 days, I believe, which is well over 50%. And that's a great return on investment on just up on units overall if you guys have been tailing all those videos. So we're still up no matter what if you guys have been staying tuned with the channel in the last week or last week and a half-ish. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Again, Naz Reid, 9.5 points, player of the day. Jamal Murray, 24.5 points and assists is the player that we're pairing with this. So again, please drop a like and subscribe with this post notice turned on if you guys are a fan of Prize Picks and the NBA again and are new to the channel. Over 50% of you guys who are watching this video right now are not even subscribed. So again, if you guys want to get notified whenever these videos go up for the rest of the NBA postseason, make sure to turn on this post notice to get notified whenever these ones go out to you guys. So with that being said, that is all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.